Yeah. Check it out. YouTube.
KUBE 93.
KUBE93.com.
Hello, I'm Eddie. And as you see behind me, we have radio equipment. You know why? Because I work for a radio station. You know what we're about to do? Interview Ludacris. Jealousy? I can feel it. So uno momento, por favor, as we talk to the one and only Christopher Bridges, a.k.a. Ludacris. I'm about to watch the fight. Yay! Y'all fit as many people in the studio as you possibly could. That's what we did.
I love it. What up, man?
How you doing?
Good to see you, bro. Right?
There's a lot of people in here.
More than we've ever had.
And there's a lot of flashing going on right now. And the reason why it's so crowded in here because in the studio we have the one and only Ludacris. Make some noise, everybody!
What the hell is going on, man?
What's happening? So when are you going to go ahead and buy a condo out here, man? You hear all the time. Let's make it official.
I might as well, man. I might as well do that. So, you know, you got to hook me up and let me know what the real estate is going for.
We know some people.
We can do that. All right,
okay.
So the reason why you're in town because you are in concert with Black Eyed Peas at the Tacoma Dome today, and we are excited, man.
Yes.
You got a new album out in stores right now,
That's
Battle
right.
of the Sexes. And
Man.
I have to ask you a really important question, okay, as we start off this interview. You did the interview, you did the video with Nicki Minaj. Have you seen her forehead?
We want to know if it really exists.
Is there a forehead there? Because she's always wearing wigs and bangs. What does her forehead look like?
I never noticed this. It's crazy.
Does she look like Jesse James's girl? Is there a tattoo under there or something? Inform us of Nicki Minaj's forehead. I want to know.
See, now every time I look at her, I'm going to have to notice what y'all talking about. I never noticed that.
Always
I wasn't looking at the forehead.
Yeah, I wouldn't look at the forehead if I was in real life either.
It's all good.
All right, so conceptually, why Battle of the Sexes? Why all the female MCs? What made you do that?
Man, because I feel like, you know, when you get to album number 7, it's really about trying to do things that one I have not done or that have not been done in hip hop period. Of course, you always get an album where you get the male perspective, some where you get the female perspective, but nothing where you kind of have both. So I wanted both the male and the female perspective on the album, and just trying to fill a void in hip hop because I felt like there was a lack of presence, you know, with female MCs, and now it's like, you know, we starting to hear a lot more women. So I think that's important, man. You know, they want to hear the women's perspective out here. Am I right, ladies?
Yeah.
There you have it. That's why I did Battle of the Sexes, man.
Is there anything in the media that gets you fired up? For me, every time MTV puts out their list about the top MCs, I get furious every time I don't see your name on the list. Does anything make you mad?
Yeah, it does. I expressed myself on that a couple times, but I guarantee you, if I'm not on that list this year, we're going to go up there and fight somebody.
Okay.
Ludacris.
Yes, sir.
2 words. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, man.
That's my little homie, man.
Is it kind of, how do you feel when you go do a track with Justin Bieber? You think to yourself, like, am I going too far with this? Or it's like, am I not going to a new lane?
Absolutely not, man. I'm going to be real. I'm a fan of music, period. You know what I mean? Just because I do rap doesn't mean I don't love every other genre. And you'd be surprised, man. I love rock and roll music. I actually did a song with a rock and roll group that's on Def Jam also. But the funny thing is I knew Justin Bieber way before the rest of the world kind of knew that he was a superstar. I've known his manager for like over 6 years. He was in the stand-up video. My man named Scooter. So with that being said, as soon as they brought me, L.A. Reid brought me the song from Justin, I was an automatic fan of the record. I just had to try and figure out how I could relate to being as young as he was. And that's kind of why I said, you know, when I was 13. But man, I don't worry about that stuff, man. I do records because I love the record. I don't sit here and think what's somebody gonna think about it or is anybody gonna give me any criticism just because of that, man. A hit song is a hit song, period. And as soon as I heard it, I knew it was a hit song. And you see what's happening right now, so it was a good choice.
So, all right, cool. It's your guys' turn. Come on, get on the microphone, ask a question. We got a lot of people in the studio. They want to ask Ludacris stuff, so go ahead. What's your name, baby?
This is Aaron, a.k.a. Top Notch. I just want to know, Ludacris, who's your favorite rapper as a female artist?
Good question.
Favorite female rapper?
Yes, sir.
Of all time. That's a good question. I hadn't even thought about that. If I had to say favorite female artist, it's a couple of them, man. Like even back in the day, I think Queen Latifah. I like Eve a lot.
I just want one.
Ooh, look at Oprah back here.
Right.
I mean, you know, I'm a fan. I like music. So.
I would say Eve. You know, just because of the fact that I like that she talked about a lot of different subject matters. You know what I mean? She was one. That's your favorite?
No.
All right, who's next?
Who's your favorite?
Who's next? We'll give somebody else up here. All right, baby. Thank you.
Who's your favorite?
Come on.
Hey,
What can't even answer the question.
Say your name.
Hey, I'm Ralph, go by the name of Reezy. I just want to say
say first and foremost, thank
Get on the
you.
mic, get on the mic, get on the mic.
Closer.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you for all the Seattle love. Compared to like other big cities like Los Angeles, Miami, New York, what's your personal opinion on Seattle as a city? How do you feel about when you come out here?
I love Seattle, man. It's a great city, honestly speaking. I was just expressing how much I love every time I come here in concert and how receptive the crowd is and how, you know, that they're really just big fans. And I appreciate all that support and all that love since day one. There's people in the studio, a lot of people don't know that's listening right now that's like got all of my different albums, and that touches my heart. You know, seven albums deep, 10 years in the game. This is like our 10-year anniversary. First album came out in the year 2000, so it feels real good, man, honestly speaking.
Now, is it a challenge for you with an album with Battle of the Sexes, you having a young daughter? Is it become like an issue for you sometimes at all?
Man, it's people in the entertainment world, and you know, certain things are for adults, and it's adult content, and you have to understand that. Even actors, you know, there's certain things that are rated R, and as long as I explain that to my daughter and not have everyone else try to explain it to her, then I think I'm doing my job as a parent and continuing to do my job as an artist at the same time.
What is your point of view on 2012?
All these recent disasters that have been occurring.
What?
Earthquakes, hurricanes.
I think 2012, we're going to be partying just as hard as we are in 2010.
You don't fear the end of the world, Ludacris?
Absolutely not. I'm cool.
You don't want to make an end of the world album?
I'm good. I'm not going to do that.
You want to dedicate something to someone just in case we're not around, just in case?
I guarantee you, Conjure Cognac will be here before 2012, so you'll be able to drink it for all the responsible drinking.
How does that work, man? Let's get into this, man. Is it ultimate boss status when you got your own liquor? What is that about?
It just means you don't have to go to the liquor store and buy it.
I could not have my own liquor, man. That would be all bad. I'm dehydrated as we speak. So someone else hit me up too on my Twitter, and they said they wanted to commend you for you always being your own artist. It's never Ludacris. I'm trying to be thug. I'm trying to be this. I'm trying to be that. I'm trying to be intellectual. You have your own specific lane that no one else has tried to impede and jump on. Talk about that a little bit.
Man, I'm a fan of music, but of course I don't try to emulate anybody. Of course I'm fans of individuals, but creating your own style and staying in your own lane is something that I definitely, I strive to do and continue to do.